Welcome to the road least traveled. My name is Suli and I'm your host. In this podcast, I share with you what I've learned in my journey of spiritual awakening, and I hope that it helps you in yours. So stay with me. Let's figure this thing out together. I happened to see some headlines on my feed the other day. Let me read them to you. Why highly successful people are prone to depression. Highly successful people are at higher risk for depression. This is another headline. Why the super successful get depressed. Does this all sound ludicrous to you? Senseless, weird, odd, strange? Or is it just me? What nonsense is this? Is this like saying happy people are sad or the sun is made of ice? This really inspired me to do this episode. I couldn't wait to start. How is it possible for success to lead to depression? This is a horrible notion. We need to redefine what success means in today's society. Success is subjective, of course, and I'm not dissing material success. I mean, even I have a certain degree of material success, but it's only a small part of contentment. However, too many people are so caught up in society's idea of success that we often forget that personal success is the only one that's truly sustainable. And this reminds me of an incident that happened some years back. Someone said to me, "Oh, so and so said that you're not successful." Now, I don't know what their intention was, but I remember not feeling insulted, angry, or saddened, or even doubtful about myself. I didn't feel anything actually. And it was when I reflected on it recently that I thought, oh, wow, that's a sign of success. So that also inspired me to do this episode titled, You're More Successful Than You Think. Here are a few ways to assure you that you are truly successful. If you resonate with most of them, you should be very happy. So here goes. Number one, you feel gratitude for the simplest things. You see and appreciate things that are often overlooked, like, for example, the design on a butterfly's wings, the tightly bound petals of a bud that slowly emerge to form a flower. You've seen these things before, but now you see them differently. And differently is also subjective, and only you will know when you see them differently. It's as though they've awakened something in you. You see, when I first arrived in the wilderness, I had no idea what I was doing, only that I was here to change my life. As a corporate professional chasing the same tired illusion in the monotone of a crowded rat race, I just knew my future was somewhere else. I didn't know where, I didn't know how. And thrown into the midst of nature, so sweet, soft, and loving, I awakened to the beauty that had been waiting for me all my life to see it. Patiently, quietly, as loyal as every dawn that ever blessed this earth. Here, I screamed out all my anger. I squeezed out the last drop of tear and wiped my oily, soil-sodden forehead on the sleeves of designer shirts that no longer mattered, and tasted the sweetness of simpler things. The rambutans, the mangosteens and passion fruit, the sunrise, the clouds, and the gentle breezes made visible by leaves and reeds, the sounds of birds as fresh as the day is new to the star-spangled sky otherwise as dark as ink. With bated breath, they all wait and wait and wait for us to see them, hear them, feel them. With enormous patience, they wait for us to awaken to their call. Number two, you know yourself and you don't fear revealing who you are. One of the many things nature has taught me is that with every ounce of beauty, there's another ounce of harshness. It's gentle yet violent, soothing yet terrifying. And these are the extreme polarities and everything in between that show us who we are. Unlike the veneer on a plastic table, nature is wood with grain that tell a million stories. Which story is yours? Number three, you have peace of mind. Of course, you still have the normal challenges that others have. You may even have more challenges, to be honest, but through it all, You're at peace with everything in the present and the unknown future. Number 4, you have a genuine intention to be a good person. And that principle guides you in everything that you do. It guides your thoughts and your decisions. Number 5, you have self-awareness. You know the difference between reacting through your unhealed wounds and acting through the stability and calmness of an inner wisdom. You also know that every thought you have, every action, has an intention behind it. Number 6, you've fallen more times than a toddler learning to walk. And each time you fall, you get right back up without compromising on your principles. Number 7, you're constantly learning about yourself. You don't rush to improve because you accept that you'll always be work in progress. Number 8, you don't harm people and animals. You're not careless about the welfare of the planet and people around you. Number 9, you take good care of yourself. You eat well and you take enough rest. You don't need fancy food or clothes to be happy. Number 10, you don't put up a facade to show people a favorable image of yourself. You reveal your real self because you have nothing to hide or fear. Number 11, truth that's unacknowledged or kept hidden poisons us slowly, insidiously. You know that the truth, whether you're seeking it or revealing it, really does set you free. Number 12, you take accountability for your choices and your actions. You make the most with the cards you were dealt with without whining about how unfair life is. Number 13, you don't envy anyone or resent them for appearing better off than you or luckier than you. Number 14, you forgive. Not because people say you should, but because you really do see the silver lining in the harm done to you. And therefore, your act of forgiveness is actually gratitude. Number 15, you have faith in something bigger than yourself, and you surrender to that faith. You see God, the universe, source energy, or a higher being, not as your savior, not as your boss that's here to judge and punish you, but as a partner. This partnership is where you do your part, and then you surrender to the faith that God, universe, will do their part. Number 16, you're doing what you truly love and believe in, and you have faith that you can earn a comfortable living doing it. Now, there are many more signs of a successful person, and if you'd like to add to this list, please feel free to do so in the comment section. So you see, society's idea of success is so effed up. How can success ever be anything but bring you peace of mind, contentment, and pure enjoyment of everyday simple things that are quite frankly miraculous? I mean, these simple things assure us all the time what sustainable and healthy success is. Now, if you resonate with most of what I've said, or even half, be happy, be very happy. Have a great week ahead, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for listening. If you found this of value, please follow and share it.